Just a few words. The opinions I express are my own. There are other members of the commission who can and often do disagree with what I have to say, so it should not be taken as what the commission will or ultimately thinks, but again, my opinion on your own. I know that several bidders or their representatives are here attending or sponsoring this event. I also want just to make it crystal clear that because of the ethical considerations of New York State, of course I'm not receiving any compensation for this speech. I did get a bottle of water from that, but hesitated before I had any of the scrambled eggs. So just to make sure of that. And again, in terms of interaction, our rules are basically to limit interaction with bidders or successful bidders. Please excuse me if I'm not sticking around afterwards because of that. The process of choosing a license basically consists of 3 separate steps. After the proposals are submitted, the proposals then go to the Community Advisory Committee. Those bidders advanced by the CAC are then considered by the Gaming Facilities Location Board. At the end of the process, and the Gaming Facilities Location Board will examine all the bids, discuss it among themselves, and make a recommendation for up to 3 licenses. And I think that's important for us to understand that there is no requirement that any licenses be awarded. If the Gaming Facilities Location Board decides that no bidder is worthy, there will be no license issued. If only 2 bidders are worthy, then there will be 2 licenses to be considered. At that point in time, the commission is, the full commission, myself and my commissioners, take that Gaming Facility Location Board decision and decide among ourselves, and as part of our legislative mandate, as to whether those people that have been given to us by the Gaming Facilities Location Board, whether they are worthy of licensure in New York. The commission received 8 applications, as you know, to develop and operate a gaming facility in New York State. Each application consists of thousands of pages describing in detail how each bidder meets the various obligations of the application. In addition, each bidder submitted applications for the owners, principals, and key management personnel for each department or each project. These records have been distributed amongst the interested parties who now have taken over the process. Each member of the respective Community Advisory Committee has received the proposals in full. Now, various state agencies are now working upon those myriad applications of thousands of pages to evaluate them and to come back to the Commission and the Gaming Facilities Location Board. Commission's consultants that we've gotten so far go financial advisory services, market analysis, summaries, comparisons, comprehensive drafting, and they will all be made available both to the Gaming Facilities Location Board and ultimately to the Commission. The Commission's own internal staff, which obviously has experience in this, having done this a few years ago for the upstate casinos, are themselves considering the materials, and more importantly, or as importantly, the New York State Police now are involved, undertaking a comprehensive review and analysis of each bidder, their owners, principals, and key management personnel. Eventually, these materials will converge. Now, by September 30, excuse me, the community advisory boards, committees are required by law to report. They've had to have 2 public sessions to hear from the community, and then by 2/3 vote in each one of the community advisory committees can advance or reject those applications, and that finding is basically non-appealable. So at the end of that process, all eight may be accepted by the CACs, or it can well be that none are accepted by the CACs. So there's no mandate for anything to come out of that except a legislative finding that we found from the legislature. A couple of them are here today, and they have given the mandate when this came through to make sure that no casino was shoved down the throat of any community that wanted it. And that's why we have such a very important position right now. If the CAC decides that they don't want to commit by 2/3 vote, don't want a casino within their community, that's it, it's out. And then nothing gets advanced. So assuming that some people get advanced to the Gaming Facilities Location Board, then the Gaming Facilities Location Board has a couple of months, and they will determine, again, out of whatever number of candidates have survived the CAC process, then they will make a decision as to which of those applicants will be awarded licenses, again, up to 3. Then the process does not stop. Let me also indicate here that, again, the Gaming Facilities Location Board findings are basically non-appealable, non-renewable, in the sense that when we look at it as the commission, we are not looking at that except we're basically required to accept that proposal or those findings of the Gaming Facilities Location Board. But as I said, at that point, the commission takes over. The commission will at that point have all the materials, including the comprehensive New York State backgrounds, for its review of the commercial casino licensure. At that point, it's the responsibility of the commission, given to us by law, to determine if the candidates now meet the stringent requirements for licensing. I take this responsibility very seriously, in that whomever we determine will be granted the license for a long time to operate in the state of New York. The commission is neither a rubber stamp nor a potted plant. It will conduct a thorough review of the character, fitnesses, and the operational capacity of the candidates to assure that the citizens of New York have the casinos that will operate fairly and in strict compliance with the laws of New York. In the last year, unfortunately, we have been made aware that in other jurisdictions, casinos have fallen short of their obligations in terms of the law particularly regarding money laundering. In dealing with this, we will consider those allegations, as well as all other allegations or all other pertinent information regarding licensures. Only those licensed candidates who have met the highest standards of integrity and operational efficiency will be awarded a license. So what is my message today? Well, it's neither new nor novel, but it bears repeating. Despite the never-ending speculation that I read about and you read about in the media almost on a daily basis now, there are no preconceived favorites. This is a tabula rasa, a clean slate. Each candidate's proposal will be assessed by the CAC and the Gaming Facilities Location Board on the merits. We on the commission have appointed a particularly distinguished group of men and women to be on the Gaming Facilities Location Board. Professor Bean and members Terrell Brown, Marion Phillips, and Ray Reimers are people with incredible credentials, and New Yorkers can be assured that their decision will be well considered and will reflect the fact that it will be done totally on the merits. As we said before, the law says up to 3 licenses can be awarded, not must be awarded. At the end of the license process, it could be 1, 2, or 3 licenses. But the citizens of New York need to be assured that each one of the people that have been recommended and are given licenses will have met the stringent standards, the highest standards of integrity and efficiencies. At the end of the process, there will be winners and losers. And of course, as in all things, the winners will go away happy, the losers not so. But I assure you and the people of New York, as the chairman of your commission, that at the end of this process will be known to be fair, transparent, competitive, and deliberative, and the winner will be worthy of becoming a licensee of the state of New York. Thank you for your work time, and enjoy the rest